Hey, how is everyone? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys come in, take a seat. So, this is Nita.
And I'm Marty.
And we're here for you from West Philly. We're the West Philly Queens, aka
The Goddess Supreme.
Hey, hey. We are here by way of the Fly Nubian Queen Network, the network for melanin women like you. Be sure to subscribe to this network. Make sure that if you want more money in your life, you go to shop flynubianmoney.com. And if you want more business in your life, if you want to be educated on your business, make sure you go to flynubianbusiness.com. And if you want that conscious gear that has that saying that you really need everybody to wake up and listen to you, go to shopfnq.com. And if you want to be notified when the queens are going live, that's me and you. Be sure to text to Queens with an S, to 31996. And we are here today to talk about an interesting topic.
I'm ready.
We're the Color Shine Sisters. You know, I am Anita from the Color Shine Sisters, but this is my cousin Marty, who is also a Color Shine sister. Okay, sister cousins.
Hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess. Thanks. You be sure to let me know where you're coming in from. We want to shout you
Minnesota.
out. We want to shout out your dreams. We want to shout out your business. Be sure to let us know what business you have. We use this network as a platform to champion us forward into the world. So, we got an interesting topic for you today. It's very, very interesting.
Start it up. Your opinion about it is super stronger, way stronger than mine. I'm a little more lax on it.
Not true.
I am. I'm super lax. But go ahead. I'm listening.
It's not true. Okay, so.
Hey, Toya.
Hey, Toya. Hey, let me know where you're tuning in from. So today we're going to talk about Nipsey's decision to give back to the community. We're going to talk about what I feel like reciprocity is about. We're going to have this dialogue, okay? Some people don't believe that you should always come back and give back. A lot of people believe that tragedy occurs when you give back to the hood.
Louisiana in the house.
Hey, Louisiana. Hey, Rouge, Louisiana. We appreciate you. So, some people don't think that we should give back because look at the tragedy and disaster that comes from giving back. One of our late, great, wonderful young men, Nipsey Hussle, gave back to the community, and you know, we feel like it ended in a tragedy. So that started a conversation on how when you do come up and people help you to get where you are, how I believe that you should give back. It's a form of reciprocity to show your appreciation for somebody helping you out. You know, and it's not necessary that you help the very same person, but if you do have the opportunity to help the same person out, I believe that you should.
Hi, Arthur. Kansas
Hi, Arthur.
City in the
Welcome,
house.
welcome, Kansas.
Love you back.
So, I believe that you should help out the people that helped you out, and I believe that giving back is important, and I believe that Nipsey Hussle.
I need to jump in here. Yes, Jess. Thank you, Jess. Giving back would be careful coming back. How about that? Now, see, that's my thing. Like, I don't have an issue with giving because anybody who knows me, I would give you the shirt off my back. But once you reach a certain level in your life, you can't be as lax in those places that you were before your fame or before people might think you got more than you got or this and that. Unfortunately, everybody's not going to be happy for your success. That's my thing. So to your point, Jess, that's exactly where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a place of course, I'm going to show up at these community centers. I'm going to help out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But I'm not going to do it without some sort of protection. I want to do a pop-up. I don't want to do it the big thing because it's not safe. It's not safe. Unfortunately, it's just not safe. Everybody's not happy for your success. And she's flipping it because that's not where this conversation started.
It's not where it started, but we have to always take it to the source of the dialogue. The dialogue is coming from, see, our brother Nipsey, he put himself out there. And to me, him passing is bringing about a whole lot of conversation. And we are talking about when you give back, the consequences that can happen to you. That is part of this dialogue, okay? But we started off talking about, see, this is what she really want to get to.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
We
For all my
started
hip hop
off-
heads out there, I cannot wait. Especially if 90s rap, when rap was rap. Go ahead, Nita. I'm listening.
Okay. We started off talking about Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. And I felt like...
Can't save the hood.
I felt like Jay-Z and Foxy Brown were a good rap duo. I felt like Foxy did a lot for Jay-Z when she put him on. I felt that way. And then Marty said, because when Foxy Brown got to a point in her career where she needed somebody to champion her, he basically bailed out. He bailed out on her. He bailed out. He acted like she didn't even exist. And I felt like part of your career, I never knew Jay-Z until he came out with Foxy Brown. I never knew him.
That's so overboard. It's not even funny.
I didn't know him until he came out with Foxy.
She's going as far as to say, if Foxy Brown didn't have Jay-Z on the song, Jay-Z wouldn't be Jay-Z.
Well,
and that's so far-fetched. It's not even funny.
It's always a woman that a man, he gets right on her back.
LA in the house.
Hey, LA. He gets on her back, and once the man jump on her back and he ride the wave after she curve it all in, because she finessed him into his career. She finessed him in there. She brought him in, and she told him in the raps.
This girl thinks that that Foxy Brown is responsible for Jay-Z's career. Somebody please help me. Somebody please help me, because nothing could be further from the truth. And then my thing is this too. Once I get to a certain point in my career, just because I stuck to the plan. I kept rolling with the plan. Okay, hold on for a second. LLL, that's bananas. Jay was popping before. Terrence, thank you.
Terrence, I don't believe it.
Here's
I believe that she finessed him in. I didn't know him before that song came out.
I didn't stare the path. I kept going. I kept my eye on the prize. I knew exactly what was for my life, and I kept on that path. And you chose to stare off and do things, or maybe things didn't go the way that you wanted to go for whatever reason.
Right.
For whatever reason.
Right.
You can't keep coming to me feeling like I owe you something. You can't come to me at all, because my thing is this.
At all.
Listen, Jay-Z and Foxy did things, and they had their little relationships, whatever it was. But here's my thing. If anybody was supposed to pull Foxy up, where was Def Jam? Where was Russell Simmons? Where was Nas? She was more with Nas than she was Jay-Z.
So what? But
Jay-Z
she didn't do nothing for Nas. She didn't do nothing for Nas. Let me tell you something.
Jay-Z don't owe her nothing.
Nas
She was the first lady of his
this.
rap group.
She was, but Nas was already a powerhouse from the gate. Nas was already doing his own thing. And the thing about Nas is I knew Nas before that. I knew Nas before she even came into the picture. So here's the thing. If I'm Jay-Z and I put you on, okay, and I get into a position and you put now, I'm not saying you got to create an opportunity for her to come on, but you got several opportunities. But instead of putting her on, you putting 20 other new chicks on that ain't. He put people on, plenty of people. Tierra Marie.
Okay.
Yeah, all kinds of people.
So I'm supposed to sign Foxy Brown out
but
to
those
do what?
To rap. To rap. One thing you know for sure, you know she can rap.
We know one thing. See, this is how I know for sure. Nita, I have been so inside of that world. It's not even funny. So one thing you don't know for sure clearly is that Gavin, her brother, wrote her rhymes. So my thing is this.
Somebody wrote Jay-Z?
Okay, so never. So here's my thing.
Yes.
He's written rhymes for people, but there's never anything coming back to
why does he have Biggie
we know for sure.
That he got from Puffy.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, see what I'm
here's
saying?
my thing.
You don't, but you can look it up.
But you're a big conspiracy theorist, so
I'm
there's
not.
that.
That's those
so
are facts.
here's my
that
thing.
That came out of Puffy mouth. You can look that up.
We definitely gonna look it up.
Yeah, he sold him his book.
But here's my thing with that situation. Listen, Jay-Z don't owe her nothing.
He do.
He don't owe her nothing. My thing is, you got your brother. Let him write you some raps. Get back on. Like, I don't understand. Why am I the man that's supposed to do it? Especially after she kind of like tried to down talk Beyonce and this and that. Like, girl,
listen,
if you need my help.
Too, now you brought it up.
Okay, well, she's a Virgo queen. Let me just start there.
Okay, because that's your sister.
And she worked hard to get what she wants to get. To get to where she gotta get.
Y'all see how that go? Y'all see how she turned on me for a Virgo?
Here's my thing. That's how it all started. And I feel like at the end of the day, She even went as far as Philadelphia Freeway, Beanie Siegel, this and that. Listen, I gave you the platform. Here it is, all for you. Here it is, all for you. Whatever you choose to do with it is up to you.
She
now
gave
that
you the platform.
she didn't know. Now that I'm staying on course and you chose to steer off. Now that things didn't go the way you wanted to go when you steered off. I'm supposed to lift you up.
You're
No,
supposed
I'm
to
not.
get back.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
If
I'll put you on tour.
Let me give you an analogy. We're gonna take it off of the rap and we're gonna just put it in an analogy. If we together decide that we're going to, can you read some of the comments? We're going to definitely get to your comments because I definitely want to address your comments. But if we're running a marathon together, and they call this a race,
Featured
right?
on the song on his album.
Let me just say, they call this. She was what?
Thank you,
she was the feature.
Thank you, Terrence. She was the feature. Absolutely.
No, he was the feature.
Ain't no NIG was his song, not hers. It was his song. So because she got on it, that made him hot. The song was fire. Ain't no I don't want to say the word on here. What other song?
The other song you said came out before that.
That Sunshine song?
No, you said something ain't shit.
No, that's ain't no ain't no nigga. That song. Ain't no nigga like the one I got.
And then there was another song you said that he had first. I said she was on that one too.
What song?
We was in here talking.
Let me get my phone out because I want to research this stuff. Because matter of fact, I'm not even going there. At the end of the day, Jay-Z is relevant. Foxy Brown is not. I'm not going to keep going into that. Let's get back into. We don't have to do that. We just going to talk about it. If you're running a marathon with someone, say like we're a race and we're running a marathon against another race, okay, and we all start off together. If you winning by yourself is not going to champion your community. Like when you turn back and you see somebody lagging behind, you're supposed to grab the person that's running behind and pull them up to you. You ain't supposed to just leave people behind in the dust. I don't believe that. And then a lot of people, after they get established, they say, oh, it's lonely at the top. Of course it is. Because you only worried about who? About you. We have to start to expand out into the community when it comes to when we start stepping up to certain levels. You bust the door open so everybody can get through, but you got to bring somebody with you. You can't just get up there by yourself. Nipsey did that. Debbie's saying that sometimes you need to go out of the hood to make it and then later start businesses in the hood so that you create jobs, which he did. Which he did. Unfortunately, just being back there just wasn't safe. Yeah. It just wasn't safe. Yeah. That's all.
And who is this?
Just something came up. Gotta go, brothers and sisters. Be blessed. Okay.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. So I mean that was just my opinion on that. I'm not saying that it's not a good idea to help. I'm not saying that at all. I just have. Is that? Am I wrong for feeling like I need to protect me? I need to protect myself. It's unfortunate. And I'm not just saying just back in your neighborhood. That could be anywhere.
I disagree with
that could be anywhere you go. And once you get to a certain level, you're going to need somebody to protect you. I really we have a real estate mogul here in Philly, Greg Parker. And he really goes back to his neighborhood, take down these abandoned homes and flip these homes and make them beautiful homes. He's doing a
friend of yours, right?
Yeah, he does things like that. But even with him, you're in the heart of North Philly. I mean, that's where you're from. I get that. But at the end of the day, I feel like everybody's not happy for you. Everybody's not on that level of dag, he really doing it. He really coming back and doing this and doing that. Everybody's not. It's like a crabs in the barrel type theory. Mentality. And I don't, I always I'm concerned about it. I always look at it well, maybe I just don't know the ins or out. Maybe, he's just that well respected, or maybe he does have somebody there with him.
I definitely can agree with that.
So I just worry about stuff like that. And then I'm not saying once you get to a certain establishment, you're like, peasants, don't you dare. I'm not saying that, but at the same time too, you just have to be smart because you have your own family. People who, if something happened to you, are going to miss you. So you can give back, you can do all these things, but you just have to be safe is the point that I'm trying to make. You just have to be safe.
Yes, be sure to let us know where you're tuning in from, and make sure you put on here, I want to know what your businesses are, I want to know what your dreams are, because I want to shout you out. We can't get far in life if we have dreams and don't talk about them. Please be sure to shout out your dreams, because I want to be sure to shout you out on this network. This is our opportunity and our platform to be able to talk to you guys and bring the news to you from our point of view. And we're coming to you by way of the Fly Nubian Queen Network. Be sure, but the network for melanated women and men and children like you. Be sure to text the Queens 31996 when you know when the Queens are going live. All the queens, but these queens in particular. Be sure you make sure you text. And then also, if you want more money in your life, go to flynubianmoney.com and flynubianbusiness.com. And if you want that conscious gear in your life, be sure to go to shopfnq.com. So yes, and be clear that we are the Color Shine Sisters. I want to make myself clear that when we come to you with the conversations that we're coming to you with the point of view of the Color Shine Sisters and My Yoga with Marty. We got to make sure that we let you know that this is My Yoga with Marty. She too has her own business, and she's a yoga instructor, a black yoga instructor. Fantastic. Off the hook. So we're blessed to be here with you guys, and we just want to say thank you once again and get to these current events. What's the next current event we need to talk about? Did you want to speak up to something?
No,
in the
she
comments?
basically was just kind of saying what we said about, always remember everywhere you go, you got to be careful. Also on your hood, your hood is dangerous. Absolutely, Deb. Okay. You know your hood is dangerous. Safety first. Exactly. Some people believe in trying. This is Ken. Some people believe in trying, but enough has to be seen. Been before seeing. I'm not sure. Can I rewrite that for me? I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but I will definitely get back to it as soon as you repost it. But the next thing we were talking about was the Kodak Black comment.
Oh, the insensitivity. The insensitivity that's coming of Nipsey and the disrespect of that man and his family.
Right.
And his family.
Wife at the end of the day. Enough is enough.
Okay, fellas, there is a line that has to be drawn about when you're going to speak and what you're going to speak about concerning someone who is widowed and widowed to such a horrible death. So we just got to really be careful. Kodak Black, if you're out there listening to us, we just want to send you a message. What you did was very disrespectful. Never come after a woman whose husband has just been murdered. That's very disrespectful.
That's like Jesse Jackson trying to see what's up with Coretta Scott King after King was killed. No, for somebody like, okay, I just want to break it down on a level to like, say for instance, you have somebody here that's from that era, and they're like, well, Kodak Black, it's like, no, just say somebody from that era of the King and Coretta and Jesse, and they know that whole wave. So my thing is, I put it in that type of metaphor so that you're like, oh, okay, so yeah, because they're like Kodak Black, who's that? Well, it's the same type deal. Like, say Coretta Scott King right away, just being a widow right away, and then somebody very inappropriately, coming on to her like, sir, I'm legit in mourning. Like, what is this? Like, what do you mean? I felt like, well, here's my thing. T.I. to me, he stepped out and said something right away. He's just like a powerhouse to me. I feel like, I love T.I. so much because the way he talks, his dialect reminds me so much of my grandfather. Like when he talks that, hey man, and come on man, and that was, if you knew my grandfather, that's my grandfather all day long. So when I hear T.I. speak, it reminds me of my grandfather. Shout out to West Philly Willie, rest in peace. But yeah, I just, it makes me think about him. And then when he like automatically, like as a man, like I'm coming to you as a man, like you gotta fix this, bro. Like that's not cool at all. Like he really went, he really like, amen. And that's that. If you knew Will, that's Will, amen. And that T.I. always come with that, amen. You gotta fix this.
That's cute, Marty. I'm taking that.
Yeah, I like T.I. for sure because of that. So he was first to reply right away, and I can see where him and Lauren London have a relationship. They worked on ATL together. I'm sure like they formed a family type bond. He definitely went at Kodak and let him know, like, hey, that's not cool. You need to fix this right away. Like, it's not okay. Then we had Tank spoke out.
What did Tank say?
Tank was like, just like he was like on a whole, like T.I. was on some, Big Brother type deal, and Tank was just like, come on, dog. Like, nah. You know, Tank is like real smooth, I guess, in real life as in art. And he just was like, you know, come on, man. Like that why did you think that was okay? Like, it's nothing cool about what you said. It don't make you look cool. Like, none of that. Like, yeah, like you gotta kind of fix that. Then Power 106 is silencing Kodak Black. They will no longer be playing his music behind that comment.
Wow.
Apology or not. And I feel like that's what you have to do. Like, you can't just keep talking it. You got to really like step up and really like make them feel it in his pocket. Yeah, because like he does a lot of outrageous stuff. I don't know if he doesn't feel like he's relevant. And my thing is this, like, I'm not into the new wave of rap and all of that stuff, but like some of his music was okay to me. Like, he got at least 3 songs I like, if not 4 songs I like, and that's huge because I am so 90s rap, 2000, yeah, just like all that. But
I'm with the old school
to get with. So for me to, you know, get with that is just, you know, really like. But I feel like this is the way that you have to make people feel it. Like, you could say it all day long, like, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But you gotta make them feel it in his pocket. And I just felt like it was disrespect. It was disrespect, joking or not. And it's not even a time for joking. Like, that woman is in legit pain. Like, that's not cool, like, at all.
Yeah,
so.
She probably, now one thing,
hopefully she's staying off of social media. Hopefully.
My niece Amaya, she did a post where she said that Laura London has probably loved the way she loved before, but she probably has never experienced a love like the way he loved her before, because they were saying how you know, the fact that he was so conscious, it's kind of like helped her to really feel like a woman when she was around him. Like, he probably like bigged her up, pulled out chairs. You know, I don't know. That's
oh yeah,
what,
the game did come at it too.
She was saying, oh yeah, the
game did say something
and he was upset.
No, but he stepped to Kodak Black too.
Oh, he did
and
too?
See, and that's another thing about this is. One thing about LA, you don't want to like play that game. Like, they will like legit shut you down from performing in that town. Like, there's no like, they run their city, period. So my thing, they really run
bully
it. But I mean, I got you. If they could turn it around and make it a little more positive, they could probably do like huge and amazing things, right? Because they run their city. So my thing is, Mr. Black, you might wanna. And I heard he gave some sort of lame apology, and I kind of listened to it, but I felt like it really wasn't an apology, because you like, well, you know, if I offended somebody, which I didn't, so you're taking it back before you even gave it. So it's just like, sir, like, I'm over you. Like, he's a kid, he's ignorant, he needs to grow up.
Yeah, that's the
he needs to grow up. He's a kid.
Low consciousness.
Did you still have the couch for sale? I know it wasn't me. I don't have a couch for sale. No.
She probably talking to somebody on here. Like,
oh, okay. How much, please? Okay, cool. All right, y'all work that out. Ken, Tennessee. All right.
Candy said she was selling her couch.
I don't know.
Well,
yeah. If I would message Color Shines, I would message the inbox Color Shines and see, because maybe it was Candace. Let me see. Retired vet. Okay. Big ups to you. How much for the couch still? This is still Ken. That's Ken. Can we get love from Ken?
Okay.
I just bought your product line and I love it. The liquid tea is delicious. The love in the jar is the bomb. What is the best flavor you sell in the love in a jar? Okay. I would love to start selling your product here in Louisiana and Mississippi.
Yes, actually, cool. What's her name?
This is cool.
What's her name?
I want Kara.
Sierra.
No, Kara. Yeah.
Okay, Kara. Very interesting. We just decided to do it that way. We actually have information for you. If you inbox Color Shines, we could get back to you with the information. But yes, absolutely. I'm so glad you're enjoying your product line. We put a lot of love into it. That's why we call it Love in a Jar. And yes, your products are not just going to taste good and look good. They're going to do fantastic things for your health and really get you vibrant and give you a lot of energy. And yes, we are looking to franchise our business in such a way that we can actually you can have it almost. We are going to be what's her name? We are going to be the Mary Kay of the hair industry. So yes, it is very important that you inbox us, because yes, we would love for you to do that in Louisiana, because consciousness is everything, and a lot of people aren't conscious of the things that they need to grow their hair. And that would be excellent for you to start spreading that information out. And then also we want to be able to make appearances in Louisiana, but we can't come there if no one knows of us. So yes, please inbox us with your information and we would be sure to get back to you. Kara, thank you very much once again for your purchase and your support. Yes, because we're ladies, we don't just sit around on our behinds. We're actually doing something with our lives. And it's very important that we speak about that, because if you're working for a company, if you're working for a business, we want to make sure that you're shouting out your dream, not just telling us where you're coming in from. What is your dream? What do you want to do? So that we can put that out there. So we may say, hey, Kara's coming in from North Carolina. She's opening she's interested. She'll be opening a product store, a beauty supply store. You know, we want to be able to shout out what your dreams are. So be sure to put your dreams in the box and make sure that you conversate with us, because this is not only our platform, but it is yours too. So on to the next current event. What's current, Mark?
Well, I gave up my two big ones. Okay, and that was those. And then, it's crazy because it all just keeps coming back to Nipsey, which his memorial service will be this Thursday, from what I understand, at the Staples Center.
Another one? Oh, here?
No.
Oh.
Heck no.
Another
His
one?
actual service with his actual body there for his family and fans. So, and that's huge at the Staples Center. And just on a lighter note, not that this is not a time for joking, but if you know me, I'm very funny. I am. But someone had posted, oh, okay, so Aretha Franklin's is over, because Aretha Franklin's service was so long.
Oh,
and the person was like, so they just ended Aretha Franklin's, good, right in time for another service to come in, because I just thought that was a little funny. Just a little.
Tasteless.
A little funny. That service was super long. It was. But yeah, so that was it with that the Kodak incident, all still surrounding Nipsey, which is so crazy, because like people it's unfortunate that the big theory is coming into my head with this when he said you're nobody till somebody kills you, and it feels like that's how this is now. That's how it feels for me. It feels like, you know, all this attention and all this, like I feel like give me my flowers while I can smell them. That's something from the church.
He been intelligent, Mark. He been intelligent. He been super smart.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So explain to me why now there's a whole lot of dialogue. Are people using dialogue about Nipsey so that people can listen to them? Or are people really bigging him up? And why didn't they big him up when he was alive?
Well, like I said, these last couple of years, he's been really like out there and like everywhere, like on every song, every video. Like he was popping up all over the place. So I'm just wondering if this was him making his rounds, and it's unfortunate that this is the way it has to go. He had to do it like this.
But even Dr. Sebi, you know, they're talking about
Regina said they wanted the attention for themselves.
Yeah, because right now they're talking about Dr. Sebi too. And when Sebi was alive, he always spoke about how nobody ever covered the fact that he went to court and had to prove that he cured AIDS and cured cancer. He had to prove it, and he did. In order to get off, they locked him up. So the point is, they didn't have to let him out. The only way he got out is he defended himself in the court of law. These are facts that you can research and look up. He defended himself in the court of law and got out. And Nipsey was one of the only ones that was willing to put it on a platform and speak about it. And now look. And then people are saying, like I keep hearing, what's his name from the Breakfast Club? What's the guy's name? I keep hearing Charlemagne. I keep hearing all these other people saying, why is it always a conspiracy theory with black people? Here is the thing. It's not a coincidence. Yes, people get killed all the time. You can go to your hood and get shot at the drop of a dime all the time. But the thing is, when it's a situation surrounding it where you're surfacing information that maybe nobody ever covered, and we talking about two intelligent black men. Do you know how rare it is in today's time that they could develop a platform for themselves, get their names out there, become known, because all of the things that surrounding black men to keep them down? And he actually, both of them actually made it to the forefront to put themselves out there, and they did, and now they're both dead. So tell me, what message is that conveying to our youth who are intelligent? What message is that?
Well, Nick Cannon is going to continue on with Nipsey's thing for the documentary. He's going to fund it. He's going to continue it on. Now, if Nick Cannon pops up missing a dead, I will eat your theory. I will eat my own heart out.
It has to be 3 men that die.
No,
okay,
no. But I just feel like I just feel like this was an unfortunate hood incident.
Okay, again,
I don't look at it like it was military style.
What about Dr. Sebi? This was unfortunate.
I can't speak to Dr. Sebi because I don't have all the. I don't have all. Now I did hear from what I heard. I don't understand how you get locked up and you don't make it out. I don't get that. I don't understand that. Like, you got to explain it better to me.
What did he get locked up for?
Listen, that's what I said. I can't speak to that because I don't really know. But that's why I said I'm interested in this doc. I'm hoping that it gets completed. I want to see it. I want to know more about it. Nick is definitely a man of his word. He's definitely like a guy, a stand-up dude. So I'm hoping that it gets completed and it gets done. I don't want to lose Nick Cannon. I didn't want to lose Nipsey Hussle. And I wish I had known more about Dr. Sebi when he was alive. Like, the things that I did learn about Dr. Sebi was from Lisa Left Eye Lopez. That's how that was the first. At? That was a car accident.
Wait a minute, excuse me. And where is Lisa? Where's Lisa?
She passed away.
Where is Lisa?
It was a car accident.
Where is Lisa?
In heaven.
People need. I'm gonna tell you something. The masses have been benefiting off of black people being asleep. Now, if you come as a black person and you come in with hip hop, you're going to appeal to the masses. You're not even going to just appeal to black people. You're going to appeal to black and white people. Okay, because white people are hip hop heads just like us. I mean, they literally be busting out. I was doing a workout video with Shalene. I don't know if y'all know her, but she gonna say, "Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out." I said, "What?" Excuse me. Yeah, she said she's a hip hop head, and I'm looking at this stark white girl from probably Kansas, and like, you a hip hop buff. Apparently, you got hip hop heads, okay? And I'm just saying, when the hip hop start taking the story and putting it out there to the people, Marty, everything is not by accident. Okay, she died by accident. Nipsey went to it. That was just regular stuff.
I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying
there's no conspiracy around any of this. Dr. Sebi just died.
She was in
He
Honduras.
was in great health.
She was near Dr. Sebi. She was
anybody near
Dr. close.
Yes.
So I mean, I don't know. All I'm saying is I don't like to speak to things that I'm not fully educated on. I don't like to speak on it.
Not changing the subject. This is a little love in the jar I'm putting in my hair. My product. I love it and I use it.
So there's that.
Okay.
But I don't want to speak to it if I'm not, completely educated on it. And Regina, she's with you. It is a conspiracy. Okay?
I'm just saying, like Dr. Sebi is okay. When I tell y'all about these herbs, I'm not making this up. The things I learned from Dr. Sebi, everything that I put into practice was exactly what he said it was. Okay, everything that I use for my health, from the elderberry to the ginkgo, and his whole thing was, if you're black, use the herbs that grow in areas of the sun. So because we are sun people, it's important for us to get things that are highly nutrient, it gets all the nutrients from the sun. So everything that I ever learned from Dr. Sebi, they weren't just little facts. Like, he wasn't guessing. They were facts. He said in 1 hour, the fever that your son has is going to go away. And then after that, he'll be feeling fine because he'll be completely cured of the cold. Have you ever heard of a cure for a cold? Apparently, elderberry is that. I learned that from Dr. Sebi himself. Okay? This is not a case where I read it in a book. I was in Honduras. I met him. So I'm telling you, when Nipsey heard of him, started reading about him, I'm sure that the things that he read spoke to him. Because when I tell you the stuff that he knew about herbs and how they heal, facts. Facts, Mark.
Well, see, I'm not. Listen, don't make it like I don't. Herbs. I'm all about herbs, 110%. My thing is, that's not what I don't know about. That's not what I'm not educated on. What I'm not educated on is the life and the work, and which I'm going to get more educated on, because I'm interested. I'm really interested now. It's a shame that it takes for these tragedies to happen for us to be like, well, what the hell, or what's going on with that now? You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. But yeah, like
hey,
the herb,
Regina, yes.
The herb piece is definitely not, because I'm all like 110% with that.
But a lot of our people aren't.
Well, I mean,
herbs are for every day.
They need to be educated. Well, I take plenty of supplements. Don't make me pull my bag out. It's
pull
like
your
a
bag.
medicine
Pull your
bag.
bag.
It's in my car. It's like it's a medicine bag. I take so many herbs and daily, just to maintain my everything, my mood, my everything. My kid. For him, like, I give him herbs to help him better, focus. I give him herbs to for his allergy, the elderberry. We was drinking elderberry like it was Kool-Aid this winter. And like, no bullshit, legit. Dr.
Sebi put us
on. Was the elderberry and that golden silk echinacea killed my flu. Like, I was good in 2 days. Like, legit. 2 days. 2 days where other people were still sweating and dying and hurting, body aching, all that. 2 days. Like, legit, I can speak to that. Even with my son, who has a poor respiratory system, like, the herbs really do help him. Like, I do away with the inhalers and the medicine that the doctors want him to have. I definitely am in those places getting the things that I need for him and for both of us. So, yes.
My product again, sorry. But anyway, yeah, in my product are tons of herbs. I put them on my skin every single day. I actually, also my tea, you can actually use the tea and give it to the children, just so that you know. It's very, very child friendly. And so if your children are having issues with growing their hair, you can also give them the herb. It's fantastic. And yeah, what she's saying is fact, and what Dr. Sebi said was fact. The things that I learned were phenomenal, and I learned a lot. I mean, I'm just saying, if you guys stay tuned in, I'll be sure to keep you well informed. But yeah, I'm glad you guys tuned in to our live. We definitely wanted to come on. And oh, I wanted to ask you, did you see Amari kiss Beyonce? Did you see that?
I did. I felt like it was a lot.
Why is everybody saying, you feel like it's a lot?
I felt like it was a lot. I mean, the one you kissed her once. Why did you kiss her again?
Well, he was nervous, number one.
I can see that. I like
and
like
he
Ghost.
Really likes her. But she likes her.
Ghost.
I mean, but he likes her.
Ghost, if you watching, I like you. I like you. I like you. I watch Power.
Oh, you can kiss me close to the lips.
Big rich town.
Oh
yeah, I ain't gonna fight it. I'm not gonna fight it. But at the same time too, I just felt like, I don't know, but I did feel like he was nervous. I felt like it was like a lot all at once. The whole thing they won that night. It was a lot.
It up, though?
Yeah, I don't think listen, I'm not one of those people that feels like it's something that should be talked about. Like, I mean, once we've seen it, we're like, and then we're like moving on. But at the same time too, her husband was right there, and he was nervous.
And he was cool.
And he probably is a fan too. So
he is her fan,
yeah,
right?
Like me. Beehive.
Zzz. She act. I'm a Tony Braxton fan myself.
See what I'm saying? She keeps trying to resurrect the dead.
I'm just saying, I'm a Tony
Foxy
Braxton
Brown,
fan.
Tony Braxton. No,
I am.
Shouts out to Tony.
Her and all her sisters. She look damn good for 50, baby.
Listen. See, you mixing it up.
You see I'm not talking
about her
say
career.
When they old. I'm not talking irrelevant.
Listen, you're talking about career and looks. She looks amazing.
She still tour too.
Tony look. Okay, the Brigada and AC.
Listen, she do. That's good.
At the Brigada, okay, cool. I can tour the Brigada right now. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I can tour off my hits. Everybody go. I can tour off that hit at the Brigada. Anyway,
go ahead.
Everybody go. Everybody. Okay. Anyway, So what I'm saying to you,
Can you
here's my
sing to
thing.
them your hit? I don't know. what
Here's
you're
my
talking
thing.
about.
Here's my thing.
They don't know your hit.
I'm not in no way, shape, or form coming for Toni. I love Toni. Toni's great. She looks amazing. At 50, I want to be that tight and that fly at 50. I'm not coming for Toni. But at the same time, too, bye, Toni. We're done.
No,
Here's my
we're
thing.
not done.
We're done.
You
Here's
still
my-
listen to it.
Listen, Toni
Love
did.
should've brought-
Nah, not that old stuff. Listen, Toni
She
did
listened
just
to it.
have a good old song. I mean, a new song that she "Long as I Live." My First Love or something. It was a good one. She did have a good song just recently on the radio. But now that you went into this thing, you done tapped into something. I was about to leave. But she done tapped into something that done brought up some emotion for me, honey. And I know it's reality TV. I get that. She said, I love Toni and all her sisters. That's where I got to stop you. I'm a Tamar Braxton fan. The rest of them can just go. I'm cool. I don't need Miss Evelyn. I don't need the papa. I don't need the papa wife. I don't need none of the sisters.
Just Tamar and Toni.
Just Tamar. Oh yeah, Toni's. Listen, Toni is a runner-up for me after Tamar. After Tamar. Look, what is this couch everybody's talking about?
I don't know. My sister must be selling the couch.
I don't have a clue. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta inbox.
My sister,
Color
make sure,
Shines.
well, inbox Color Shines. I'm gonna definitely pass the word on. I'm gonna show her all the comments and make sure that she sees so she can comment about this couch.
I want to see the couch now.
You
What
didn't
is
see
it? Is
that
it
thing?
made
It's
of
the
gold?
orange one.
Oh, her couch from her
It is
house.
nice.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like I said, shouts out to Tamar. Martians in the house one time. I love Tamar. Get your life. I love Tay. But the rest of the sisters, I'm all set on. I feel like they're just funny little footnotes on her epic ass.
Who's epic ass? Who?
Tamar's.
They not. This is the Toni
Period.
Braxton. That's the Toni Braxton show. That is not the Tamar show.
It's definitely Tamar.
Nobody would even watch it if Toni wasn't on it.
Nobody's paying
No one knows
Toni no
Tamar.
mind.
Tamar
Tamar is the
Toni's
one.
little sister.
Tamar is the one. Here we go again.
Tamar is
Here we go
Toni's
again.
little sister.
Here we go again. Tamar has made a name for herself. Her own name.
After she came off of singing with Toni.
Toni is fine. I
Toni
love
was
Toni.
well
I don't have
established
an
before
issue.
Tamar came.
But Tamar ain't a doo-wop
Tamar is
bop
her
girl.
little- she's her
She
little
ain't a
sister.
she a doo-wop bop girl like
She
the
a
other
little
sisters.
sister.
She got her own name for herself.
It's the Toni. It's not the Braxton family values. It's
Listen,
the Toni Braxton
so
show.
then here's my thing.
Toni Braxton
Here's
show?
my thing. Toni Braxton doesn't have a show. Toni
Yes,
has
she
a show
do.
with her sisters.
She didn't have to
Tamar
have it. She didn't have
has a
to have it.
spin-off show about her life privately.
Because Tamar
outside
wants
the
to do
sisters.
her own little thing. That's good.
Because she's
That's
the
good.
one.
No, because she
'Cause she's
thinks
the
she's
one.
the one, but she's only the one because of Toni.
Clearly, the channel thinks
you
she's
keep
the one
forgetting
too.
that people don't just
Clearly.
establish themselves out of the blue.
I'm not saying they do.
They step
I'm
on
not
their
saying they do.
ancestors' shoulders.
Here's my thing.
You ain't get there by yourself,
Here's
boo.
my thing. If you give me the keys and I drive the car and keep it in better shape than you do, then that's just what it is. You gotta accept it. You can't keep saying, "But I gave you the title." But I gave you the title.
She's great
I'm not
because she
shitting on Toni Braxton.
she got the shoulders for you to stand
I
on.
love Toni Braxton.
She bossed up.
I love Toni Braxton, but
Okay?
at the end of the
At the end of the
day,
day, they all was trying to get put on, but they didn't want none of them. They only wanted Toni.
Everybody's looking for Tamar right
Everybody wanted Toni. Okay.
now. I'm here for Tay.
All right, well, good.
here for
She's
Tay.
Tay's little sister, and I'm Toni, and we respectfully disagree. We ain't got to fight.
She's mad aggressive though. See, she
not?
comes from
She's aggressive.
she has sisters. So
She got sisters?
I don't.
mean, well,
She
you know
has
what I'm saying.
sisters.
You got sister cousins.
It's not the same. She has
just saying.
sisters. I don't. Wait, she got where she got through Toni.
That's right. Thank you.
I would listen. No one's discrediting that.
Thank
but at the end of
you.
the day, when you turn on the Braxton family values, you're not checking for Toni. Period.
Yeah, we do want to know what Toni has to say.
They don't though.
Yeah, because we actually wouldn't have a Braxton's family values if Toni didn't
Nobody's
agree.
discrediting
they kept
that.
begging for Toni to
Nobody's
do it. She had to
discrediting Toni
agree
and
to
her
do it.
career and her Grammys and this and that. Nobody's discrediting that. But at the end of the day, I'm here for Tay. And that's what's real. And that's what's real.
Oh, Kara, you know we got Love in the Jar right here. I'm gonna be honest, okay? We got opinions. Us Love in the Jar, us Color Shine sisters, we got Love in the Jar. Yes, we do. But we got opinions about this current event stuff. I'm telling you, that's why we come on Monday so we can broadcast our opinions and bust out from being hairstylists and product developers and talk to you and hear what
This
you
is
got
what
to
you
say.
talk about in the shop when you're
Yes.
here.
So hey, yes we do. Okay, shampoo, conditioner all day long. You see how I had it like it was attached to my belt, Kara? Bam! This how I rock. This how I roll. Color Shines in the house. I'm never not talking about the products. This is all about the products. While we sit here talking to you, I'm sitting here lotioning up. Okay, I'm fresh out the shower. Okay, I use this my product, honey, every day, all day. So I want to make sure we champion this. All right. Be sure to understand and know that we are coming to you by way of the Fly Nubian Queen Network, the network for melanated women like you. Be sure that if you are tuning in at this moment, take a minute, stop, like this video, subscribe to the network, and text the Queens 31996 to be notified when the Queens are going live. You got to listen. The only way you're going to know where Nita and Marty got our opinion, we ready to share with you guys, is if you text the Queens 31996, Queens with an S. You know what I'm saying, Mark?
I hear that.
And why don't you tell them about Shop F&Q? Because that seems to be your favorite.
I just like the effing part.
Can you just
That's all I'm
tell them about
into
if they
the
want the
effing
fly
part.
gear?
If you want that fly gear, the conscious gear, you have to go to shop at Fly.
Shop F&Q.
See, you know it. Shop Effin is F, the letter N, Q.com. Not effing. Like free to be MFing Marty on Instagram. It's not the same effing. It's different. It's different. But for sure, thank you so much for coming out, hanging out. It's always a good time.
Always.
Everybody state to state. Taking this thing internationally in 1 minute, for sure. Thank you for tuning in. I am the goddess, supreme goddess, aka Marty, and this is...
And I am Anita Ingalls from the Color Shine Sisters, with a big old opinion, always.
Well, that's that. On that note, peace.
Yeah. Peace. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week. Same time, same place. All right.